Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm so happy you're here. I'm not really liking the book. I'm the current progress of my diamond painting, if you guys were wondering. Life got busy, but her brother vanished. Oh, well, are they brothers? Don't mind the red lip. It's been so long since I've talked to the camera, I feel like, for like my YouTube. That's actually a lie. It's been like a week, but like that's pretty long for me because usually I try to film every week, at least every day. So it's crazy. But I am officially back filming. I took a week off. I didn't post for a week just because life got busy. But I'm back. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Let me explain today's video. So for this video, I'm going to be trying to finish 3 books in 1 week as a busy college student who has 2 jobs and school and clubs. So how I'm going to do these 3 books, I don't know. But if there's a will, there's a way. One of my biggest goals for this year was to just read more consistently. And this month, I think today's March 8th, and I haven't read any books this month. That's a whole week, no books. Usually I could have 2 books in by now. So that's how you know my reading has been thrown off. I've not been reading, not even like maybe once, twice a week, and it won't even be a lot. So I really need to go back to reading consistently, reading every single day, keeping my Fable streak. So that's what this whole week is going to be about, and I'm going to try to be getting 3 books done because one of them I'm just already started reading, and then 2 of them are on Libby, and I only have 7 days left to read them, so I need to finish them this week because they'll be gone. And one of them is also the podcast book, so I really need to read that one as well. That's one of the Libby holds, but I'm going to go through all of them. So the first book, today's Sunday, by the way, so we're starting this on Sunday. The first book is The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. This one isn't as big of a priority just because I am reading this for a book club I'm part of, so I am going to read this today just because I have to get to like page 183, I think, or something like that, 180 something. But if I don't finish this one, that's okay. I think this is going to be like not fully on the back burner, but not my biggest concern. I also have this on audio, so I think when I diamond paint or when I color, I'll be listening to it because I have it on audio. So this is the first book. Then the other 2 are on Kindle. Let me give a summary of these. I can at least definitely do this one. So this is basically about a teenager who vanishes from the summer camp. And it's like told in like a whole bunch of different perspectives and timelines and everything. But her brother vanished. Well, are they brothers? Yeah. Her brother vanished a couple years earlier. Well, no, not a couple, 14 years earlier. And he was never found. This says in the book, that's not a spoiler. So it's kind of weird that the family keeps on disappearing. And there's like this whole thing with the woods. You don't really know much yet. Like it's still kind of like a mystery on like what the whole woods kind of thing is about. But like they keep on saying this rule that's like, if you're lost in the woods, just sit down and yell. That's all I really know about the woods right now, like honestly. But I am really enjoying this. I'm loving the audiobook as well. It's just a long book, but I'm really enjoying it. The next book I have is called The Blue Sisters by Coco Meller, I believe. Let me check. Where did it go? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, by Coco Mellers. This is about 3 siblings. They return to their home in New York after their sister's death. And it's kind of just going through like the 3 different sisters. Basically just about the sisters, how they're dealing with the grief and their reconnection, coming back together because of this passing, basically. At least that's what the summary is showing. I haven't started it, obviously, but that's what it's giving. And then the last book that I want to get to this week that I really kind of have to get through this week is When My Heart Joins the Thousand by AJ Steiger. This is me and Philip's podcast book for the month of April, because it's Autism Awareness Month in April. So this is about an. Wait, let me just read the description for this one because I'm not fully sure. Philip was the one who picked it, and I just agreed. It says, obviously, I'm not what most people would describe as happy, but that has nothing to do with anything. Happiness is not a priority, survival is. Alvy Fitz doesn't fit in, and she doesn't care. She spent years swallowing meds and bad advice from doctors and social workers. Adjust, adapt, pretend to be normal. It sounds so easy. If she can make it to her 18th birthday without any major mishaps, she'll be legally emancipated. Right? Whatever. Free. But if she fails, she'll become a ward of the state and be sent back to the group home. All she wants is to be left alone to spend time with her friend Chance, the one-winged hawk at the zoo where she works. She can bide her time with him until her you guys know what I'm trying to say. Humans are overrated anyway. Then she meets Stanley, a boy who might be even stranger than she is. A boy who walks with a cane, who turns up every day with a new injury, whose body seems as fragile as glass. Without even meaning to, she finds herself getting close to him. But Alvy remembers what happened to the last person she truly cared about. Her past stalks her with every step and has sharp teeth. But if she can find the strength to face the enemy inside her, maybe she'll have a chance at happiness after all. It sounds really good. It sounds super cute. I think I'm going to start that one tomorrow after I read my pages for God of the Woods. Guys, I'm editing my video right now. My January and February reading wrap-up. That was my Octobuddy. And, well, off-brand Octobuddy. But I literally clocked myself so hard. If you see the video, it's, like, still in there. But I was, like, low-key February was a bad reading month. Like, no wonder I'm approaching a reading slump. Clocked, because I indeed am in one. That's what this feels like, honestly, reading slump. Like, none of the books are hitting, and, like, I just need a good book, so I really hope that the books this week are, like, really good. Like, I need something that will make me cry. I need the whole shebang, because those February books were low-key mid, so it made me not really want to pick up books. Hey, guys. Good morning. Let me put the light on. It's not morning. It's literally 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. It's 5:30. I want to give a quick reading update for today. Today's Monday. I did read a little bit last night of God of the Woods, but I read a lot of it today because today I do have book club, so had to get to the page that I needed to get to. So I got to page 197. Like I said, I listened to like 2 chapters last night, and then this morning while going to work, I had work this morning, I was just listening to the audiobook the whole time. I was playing games, listening to the audiobook, and I was eating it up. I am loving this book so far. It's so entertaining, so mysterious. Like, I really want to know, like, what's going to happen. I'm just honestly so curious. Like, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's starting to get to more of Barbara's disappearance, and you're starting to question, Barbara disappears, it says it on the book, on the back, but it also is like you're starting to question some of the people because you're learning more about the backstory. So I'm really liking that because it's just like, who do I trust and who don't I trust? The other thing I don't like about the book, I feel like it's making it a little bit confusing, it's just the time jumps and like the character jumps. There's so many different character like perspectives and viewpoints in this. So it can be a bit confusing, especially listening to, being like, who's talking right now? Like, whose perspective is it in right now, and what time period? Specifically, what time period can be very confusing for me, but I'm really enjoying it other than that. I just have to, like, really pay attention and listen, because, like, every time I, like, restart the audiobook, like, pick it up again, I'm like, I have to, like, put myself back in and be like, hey, what's going on? And what is, like, who's talking, basically. Then I also started, it just turned on. When My Heart Joins the 1,000. I started that in class, actually, and I'm really liking it. I got to page, like, 70 something, which is kind of sad because I should have been paying attention, but I was paying attention. I was doing my notes and stuff. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I feel like the only thing is just that, like, it's not slow, but kind of slow, because the main character, I don't even know her name, Alvy, her routine is just really repetitive, because I'm pretty sure she's autistic. I'm pretty sure. So her routine is just kind of repetitive, which is fine, obviously, but it just makes it like it makes the book repetitive, I guess you can say. But I guess that's to make it more relatable and stuff, and I'm really enjoying reading about it and learning about someone with autism's experience, because it's just more, I don't know, it's nice educating myself on it. It's really interesting to learn about it from like to learn about it from her perspective. Plus, like, with romance, I feel like I don't see a lot of things with mixed, like, I don't see a lot of autism mixed with romance, like anything. I feel like most of the time it's just about how people with autism are typically like bullied in school. It's usually like about a lot of young kids. I feel like I see a lot of promotion when it comes to, like, movies and stuff depicting autism. So it's really interesting to see a romance book based off of it. I've never read or literally seen anything like it. So I'm really enjoying it. And I know the book doesn't have that many, like, people. Like, it's not a popular book, so I'm really enjoying it. So yeah. Hey guys, I want to give some quick reading updates on 1,000. I never know when my heart joins 1,000. I've been reading. I read some last night, and I also read some today on page... Oh, I'm on page 165. I did not realize I was that far. I'm not really liking the book. I'm scared to... I feel like with books, when it comes to, like, sensitive and, like, touchy topics, it's always a little scary to not like it, especially when you're sharing your opinion, because I don't want it to seem like I have a problem, or like I don't like people with mental issues or anything like that, or like autism, because that's what the whole book is about, because that is not true at all. That's not true at all. Like, I love learning about, like, how that impacted her childhood. Like, I love those scenes. I think it's more of the scenes when she interacts with Stanley that kind of annoys me, but it's more just like when she interacts with him. I don't know if, like, that's, you guys can educate me, honestly, please educate me, but like when she interacts with him, I feel like sometimes it's like she doesn't realize that, like, he's a human too, and like he's going through stuff as well, so it just makes it hard to read, because it's just like, wait, like, he's still a human, like, that's not fully right, like, like, he still has feelings too. And, like, not when it comes to, like, oh, she did this, or, like, stuff like that. But, like, this whole thing is, like, she's trying to get with him, like, and it's just, like, I feel like it's, like, starting to, like, cross the line between, like, this doesn't feel right, like, and it's, like, he's so nice, like, he's not, like, saying anything about it, like, oh, I'm uncomfortable, or, something like that. So I just feel like, but, like, in my head, I'm, like, it's okay to be uncomfortable, like, I feel like I'd be uncomfortable, too. And again, not because she has autism, but because it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it without, like, I don't know. I'm really trying to tread the line lightly, because, again, I understand it's, like, she thinks differently. I understand that. But, I don't know. It's just kind of, like, sometimes I'm just like, is that okay? Like, that doesn't feel right. When I read the book. But again, I really like the flashback scenes, and like her, like, and like same with like her, like, I just want to, be independent, I can do this alone, and blah blah blah. Like, I like those scenes, and I like when, she's like, I'm not that different, like, I don't like being judged and all that. Like, I completely understand, and I really like those scenes. It's just really the scenes, like, when she's interacting with him, they just make me uncomfortable sometimes. I'm like, right now it's sitting at like a 2 to 3 star, like a high 2 star, low 3 star. Hey guys, long time no talk. It's been a couple days, but I want to give a reading update, because I actually do have a lot of updates while I get ready for work. Don't mind the red lip. I use it as like a lip stain sort of thing while I get ready. But I finished, I don't even know what the book is called, 1,000 Hearts by A.J. Steiger. Is that what it's called? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. I finished that Thursday, And I think I gave it like 3 stars. Yeah, I gave it 3 stars. I liked it. I liked I liked certain aspects of it, but not the whole book. I feel like there's some parts that just annoyed me, which there was a lot of parts that annoyed me actually. So that kind of lowered my rating. I spoke a lot about it already, so I'm not going to speak too much about it again, but I definitely did enjoy some parts. I loved learning about the main character. I forgot her name, Alfie. I love learning, especially about her childhood, like, and the plot twist in the book was really good. Finding out like what happened with her mom and everything. So I really did enjoy that. I just feel like her parts with Stanley were a little annoying, but I liked how the main focus was her own like self-growth and self-discovery as, you know, becoming independent and processing her grief and everything, especially with the autism, because I feel like, you know, that definitely changes the grief, like the grief process and everything. So I really enjoyed that. Again, it was just like some of the parts with Stanley that kind of annoyed me, but overall I really enjoyed the book. And I started Blue Sisters the same night because I couldn't sleep, so I was like, might as well start this book. And I'm enjoying it so much. Like, I did not think I was gonna like it that much, but I'm really enjoying it. All the characters are so like complex and everything that it's making it like so enjoyable to read. And like the book is messy, like all the sisters and stuff, like they're all kind of like grieving and their outlets are all in different unique ways, but it's not the type where it's like annoying, like, oh my god, why would you do this to yourself, but more in the type of like, you see that that's just how they're trying to process everything, and that's how they're handling, you know, their hard life and everything, and like getting themselves together. So it's just so like interesting. Like, I'm really liking it. And usually with those books, like, it goes through each perspective of the sisters, and usually those kind of like annoy me because I'm just like, okay, like we're flipping too much. But it's actually like, I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy each sister's perspective. Like, there's not one that I'm like, oh my god, you're annoying, or, you know, obviously I have my favorite sisters, but like you can understand where each of them is coming from, which makes it easier to read. The only thing I don't like is that like I get caught up in one sister's perspective and then it changes, which is a good thing, but like it makes me sad because I'm like, wait, like this is getting really good, like I want to know what's going to happen, and it's like, okay, boom, next sister. So it kind of makes me mad sometimes. I'm excited to see how it like wraps up and everything, because I'm like 30, almost 40% through, and obviously in the summary it was saying how like all the sisters are going back to the apartment to, you know, try to save it and whatever. But not all of them are at the apartment yet. Like two, only one of them is there and not the other two. So I'm excited to see when it'll all connect, I guess you can say. I think my favorite sister is Bonnie. She's the boxer. She's like the middle, one of the middle siblings. I just kind of like how she's like doing her own thing, and like her learning about her discovery, her grief, and like her self-discovery. And then she also has like this like romance thing going on, which I'm really liking with her boxing coach, because it's kind of toxic because, you know, of how like the relationship formed, but like there wasn't really a relationship. She just likes him. But I'm excited to see if, or like, yeah, if something goes on with that, or like what's going to happen and all that, because I don't know. And same with Avery. Like, I love seeing the relationship issues because I feel like Avery's going through a lot herself, and although I think she loves her wife, there's just so much going on. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if that's her person. That's my whole thing. Hey guys, let me turn the light on. Okay. Hey guys, sorry I look insane. I'm about to like start doing my hair and stuff, but I wanted to end this video. I did finish Blue Sisters last night and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It was so good. I just loved the like complexity of all the characters, and I know the book gets like mixed reviews. Like some people love it, some people hate it, but I personally loved it. I think also like I have sisters, so like I feel like I kind of see the relatability in it, and like, you know, like losing a sister, I don't even know how I would handle it. Like, oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. And then just like they already were kind of on edge, like with just how their family runs and all of that. Like, it's no surprise how that they reacted, like how they reacted. So I just really enjoyed the book, and I loved, my favorite character personally was Bonnie. I think my rank, like this is terrible, but if I had to rank them, it'd be like Bonnie, Avery, Lucky. I think that would be my ranking. But I love Bonnie. Maybe because I see myself in her, with at least like in the dynamic of the 3 of them. Like she's the middle and I'm a middle sister. Because I have 2 other sisters and I'm the one in the middle. So I feel like I guess relatability in it, where it's like, okay, I obviously could connect with both of them. Like both of my sisters. So yeah, I just loved her. But yeah, I really enjoyed the book. So this week I was able to read 2 books. I read, what was A Thousand Way the Heart Says, whatever, what is it called? I keep on calling it, I don't know what I call it, honestly. What is the book called? When My Heart Says 1,000? When My Heart Joins 1,000. I knew it had something with heart and 1,000. Finished that. That was 3 stars. I did like the book. And then Blue Sisters was 5 stars. So I'm really happy with my reading week. This is, I don't think I've ever shown my diamond painting on here. This is the current progress of my diamond painting, if you guys were wondering. But yeah, really good reading week. I'm so happy. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye!